Hey guys, it's Raven. How you doing today? It's December the 6th, 2018. Boy, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like this year has just flown by. And it's like, where did it go? Yeah, my mom used to say, yeah, as you get older, time starts to speed up and things go faster. Well, it feels like warp drive, okay, for this year. And this shit needs to slow down. Anyway, okay, so I'm looking at the Schumann. Sorry about that little rant, but yeah, we're starting to get some spike coming into the evening time. This is today's date here, this thick spike, and as you can see, the rest of the chart are also showing an uptick. And I'm not really sure if somebody can help me with what this is across this bottom, these dark are these green spikes going along here. Maybe somebody could give me some idea exactly how that correlates to our frequency of the earth. But yeah, the last few days, somewhat moderate quiet. Not sure what this thick fuzzy area is all about. One spike here, and that's today's. Starting to thicken up, so I'm hoping that's not going to go thicken across the whole way through the entire night. Moving on. Looking at our earthquakes, quite a bit of activity still up in Alaska. We're getting quite a few major aftershocks in the Kodiak area. But yeah, that's pretty far spread, so it looks to be like there's other areas also being affected. There's Oregon, California, getting a few around Yellowstone. A lot of activity at New Zealand. But other than that, you know, a small earthquake off the coast of Africa here. But other than that, it looks pretty quiet. So moving on, I wanted to take you over here to the integrated space weather. Take a quick look over the magnetopause position. Yeah. It's still showing these very strange anomalies with like radiation. See, like that one, the yellow and the red coming up behind. Okay, so our sun causes what we're getting here, this yellow and the red, the radiation, the pressure coming from the front. But what is coming up from behind us and bumping us in the rear? Right there. See that? Boom. That should only be in the front, outside of our magnetopause. Yeah, that should be outside in the magnetopause. The magnetosphere is inside of the bubble. Let me get that right. And then, okay, so it seems there's a pattern. It builds from the back. Seems like it's pushing, it is, not seems, it is pushing inside the satellite band. That's our satellite band. Those are our little satellites going around the Earth. See that? Wham. That red area. Yeah, I don't think that's good. And as you can see, the date, that was yesterday. And I kind of slowed it down to 5 frames per second. We're getting a look at the 300 frames. Wow, did you see that one right there? That was pretty intense. So, you know, the sun creates what's hitting us in the front. So in my mind, there must be a sun or some other planet source coming up and smacking us from the rear. Yes, wouldn't you agree? What other explanation is there? And then look at this weird square right there. It starts to form. I don't know, maybe that's just the equipment. I'm not sure what's going on there. So yeah, right? And it just happens almost, you know, like every few hours. And so, and our magnetic field lines, they don't seem to be doing much better. I mean, we still seem to be having the same anomalies. We've got broken field lines just hanging out in space. The black eye, red eye forming behind the Earth, spiraling or wrapping around some object behind us right there. Whoa, what was that? Did you see that? And it's even starting to pull off to one direction. It no longer comes off straight back in a horizontal. It's starting to go at an incline. See that? That was intense. That was on the 5th. So, I mean, it's not as bad as it has been. Well, but look at the field lines. They're completely broken outside of the magnetosphere and hanging out in space. And look at the spiral. It's wrapping around something. There's something behind us. And it's coming up, it's getting close, and it's almost bumping our atmosphere. Yeah. Well, at least inside the satellite band. So, and why do we have field lines out here in front? Robert Dunn brought up a good point about that. He said that has to be coming from something right up close to our planet. So, you know, I tend to agree because I don't have any proof saying otherwise. So that was for, this is the 5th. That was yesterday's. Field lines. We're still wrapping around something in the back. They're stretched out. They don't look normal. It looks like our magnetosphere is under a lot of stress. A lot of energy is hitting us. Ooh, look at those. Okay, so look at them connect and like bounce up from the other direction. They're coming at us from behind. How does that happen? Maybe another planet, right? I don't know. I'm just guessing. So the solar wind velocity looks pretty crazy too. Yes, indeed. We still have this dark blue object, a planet-shaped object right behind the planet. And you can see the field, or the little arrows turn around and point the opposite direction. Ooh, did you see that? Ooh, it just like boop, boop. And then, okay, that looks pretty decent. But that's a lot of pressure building up and releasing, building up and releasing. It's a pattern. Oh, look at the field lines turn around and are the little velocity arrows. Turn around and face our planet on the backside. Oh, look at it roll. Wow, did you see that? That was a huge release. So, anyway, that I felt was important to show you guys, and I'll probably just rotate in between FAA cams and weather cams and beach cams, and I want to start adding some of this more content into my videos and get you guys familiar with these instruments, hopefully teach you how to use them, and so you guys can look at this stuff for yourself and be better informed about what's going on with Mother Earth. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I wanted to take a quick look at Soho, so I pulled that one up to some crazy cray-cray anomalies. I don't even know what that one is. But it looks crazy, doesn't it? What is that? Oh yeah, it did that, and I thought that was weird, so I thought I'd show you that. But let's take a look at this. Yes, I found this very interesting. Okay, and this is on the 4th. So this is Soho Lascaux 3. Earth facing. Did you see that? We have major spaceships flying around up there, people. There is a battle going on, and I'm just really upset because I feel like I'm totally missing out on what's really going on in space. Look at that. Huh? What is that? It doesn't have the normal, you know, comet, asteroid. No, it looks like it's giant. Whatever it is, it's leaving an energy trail. Look at all these little whip-de-doos going around in that. Hope those are not our field lines. I know that sounds crazy. And this is Soho Lasco 2. And it had this weird, I mean, this is common. I mean, what is that? We got half the screen showing. This weird anomaly seems to happen regularly. And then it looks like we've got some kind of a laser beam. Look at that. Shooting across the bottom of the screen. Like maybe they were like, whoops, let's just cover that side up. We missed the other half. Oh well, maybe they won't know what they're looking at. You know, kind of thing. See that? That was on the 3rd of December. But other than that, other than the, you know, the normal spaceships that we are seeing up there, flying around in space, shooting off their laser beams at each other, everything's perfectly normal. Yeah, everything's okay. We can all go back to our fake realities and just zone out, right? Yeah, no worries. But, so, yeah, they didn't really show that much. Like I said, the usual cray-cray. No big deal. And so, yeah, I'm going to call that a wrap, you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your views and your comments. Most of all, I love your crazy comments. Yeah, did you see that? That's what's going on out in space. Wouldn't you love to know what the heck is going on right there? I sure would. Yes, indeed, I sure would. Yeah, what's that? That thing's like almost the size of our sun, and it's just zipping past the sun. Okay, and so when I say spaceships up there shooting laser beams at each other, that's what I'm talking about. Because normally, if something shoots through the screen, it will leave a trail. And see, look, they're kind of jaggedy. And it starts at that point right there, and it ends right there. It's like a battle going on up there. Whoop. Oh my God, did you see that one? All right, you guys, raving out.